coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
It's not for everyone. Going deep. Going deep, deep, deep.
Fighting for the powers of evil. Because good as Dom, this is the Going Deep Show. Hi, everybody. I'm the Kid. Welcome to the program. It's a festive evening. I don't know why it's festive. It just is. I felt like using that word, okay? Sometimes you just got to use that word in non-festive times. I think that's a word that needs to be brought back, okay? Joining me tonight, his inaugural debut. The man, the myth, the Duke. Do we say the Duke or just Duke? Duke. I was gonna say Duke Nukem. There's an old video game I think was Duke Nukem.
I came here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and now I'm out of bubble gum.
The other thing that I thought of when I thought of Duke was El Duque. There's a pitcher for the Yankees called El Duque. I'm just gonna call you Duke. Well, he's a new friend of mine that I don't even know how we were introduced. I think it was the first time I remember hanging out with you or you in a memorable moment was Halloween and you're dressed like the Power Ranger.
Oh, definitely.
That was the first time I'm like, that motherfucker's awesome.
I have so many Power Ranger suits.
Do you?
Fuck yeah.
It was, and then your fucking ringtone is Power Ranger. Everything, everything's
right.
Fucking Power Ranger.
It's a Muddy Morphin nigger ranger walking around.
I love it. Peeps, if you want to get a hold of us, send us an email, studio at Going Deep Show. Do all that crap you normally know. And I have to say that because it's part of my legal obligation to make sure you're an official podcast by saying, please reach out to us and talk to us, right?
Please get a hold of us.
Fucking assholes. I hate that I am afraid, not really afraid, but hesitant to tell anybody I have a podcast. This show, the one we're recording right now, I think is right around 2,121. This is probably 21, right around that time. That's how many fucking podcasts I have recorded in this in this thing I've made. Okay, God. So when I tell people I have a podcast, they're like, "Of course you have a podcast. You have a podcast." Just like that dumb cunt that you used to work with. Remember that dumb cunt that you worked with? The fucking.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Sniffer? Sniffy McSnifferton, we're going to call her?
She got all the allergies, every single one of them.
We're going to call her Sniffy fucking sugary nosy candy.
Sniffler.
So she got all fucking pissy at me at the bar when I mentioned I have a podcast. She goes, "Of course you do." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think you understand what you're talking about, bitch. I just don't. I don't think you do. You have a podcast, of course." I'm like, "Yeah, we do."
That's because she's the only thing she's succeeded at is fucking multiple CPS calls.
Oh my God. She's an interesting little fucking bitch. On a surface level, she at one point may have been attractive. May have been.
Well, I mean, if she wore less makeup and put on real clothes instead of fucking clothes from Justice and dressed like a 14-year-old, she has the potential to be pretty.
She does. I'm not saying she doesn't. And her body is not destroyed. I've seen her bent over a pool table. I've seen worse. Yikes. I've seen worse for sure.
I've watched Willy Wonka.
Oompa loompa doopa doo doo. Anyway, the past couple days, I think as I am really just leaning into my singleness, on a month or weekly basis, I get reminded of how I get to go and do whatever I want. And this week, a friend of mine had a hotel in Lansing, got a hold of me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. I don't got plans." She's like, come and hang out and do some bar hopping down in Lansing. I'm like, "Okay, I'm going to do that." And I just fucking went and did that. It was pretty fucking awesome. Just to go on a whim, just get the fuck out of town. Go and fucking crash. Go do some bar hopping in a new place. And here's the thing I noticed, okay? College campuses. Oh my God. The butts on these girls.
Fucking start your engines. Boogity, 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 boys.
The butts. We went to this restaurant, right? And she says to me, she goes, "How old do you think our waitress is?" And she goes, "She looks like she's 12." I go, her ass definitely looks like it's 18. This chick did. She had the face of an infant. She had like a fucking, like, oh my God. It was so childlike, like a little baby face. And she was awkwardly making eye contact. And every time she'd turn around, it was just like, I could not help but just like, right down to her ass. Directly down. Because she's wearing these yoga pants that she could not have crammed these yoga pants any further up her asshole. They were just... Do you know when you see girls wearing yoga pants where they might as well... If they're skin-toned yoga pants, she just looks naked because they got cramped up their crack like that, you know? And they're making them so they're shaped this way now.
Oh, yeah.
My ex-girlfriend used to have these where the shape of them, like, literally hug their ass. Yeah.
The inseam goes right up the crack.
Right up the snooch, man. You can see if they got fucking extra meat curtains down in the front. You get the whole fupa shit. All sorts of camel toe action going on.
Fucking, that bitch should have got a goddamn... What do they call that when they cut off the front of the dick?
Circumcisions.
That bitch should have got circumcised.
have you heard of Vagin-o-Plasty?
No.
Vagin-o-Plasty is like, it's like a rhinoplasty. You know when a guy goes to get, or a girl goes to get a nose job, they call it rhinoplasty.
Yeah.
So Vagin-o-Plasty is when they take extra meaty, extra curtains, extra wizard sleeve. I call it the wizard sleeve. Call it a wizard sleeve. It's like they drop the curtain at the, like you're at a play and that curtain goes down a little too far to the ground. Just like, oh, they let the curtain go down too far. They had all the extra fucking shit. Yeah.
They call that bitch Oz. The show's behind the curtains.
Oh yeah, man. I had a girlfriend.
That's a diet Arby sandwich.
I had a girlfriend. Beautiful girl, blonde. Killer body. First time I went down and stuck my hands down in there, I was like, why is a pair of your underwear jammed into your pussy? I was like having to move shit around and fucking do all sorts of fucking, oh my God, it was amazing. I could hold her pussy lips apart. It was like a goddamn butterfly, fucking flapping wings. I could put them on my cheeks while I ate her out. Exfoliations, you know, put her right on my fucking cheeks.
That's how they invented Hustler magazine.
She was just, I don't know if she was self-conscious of it or not, but I mean, I got used to it. I wasn't as used to it because my ex-wife she had a nice little, she was a redhead, carpet curtains, the whole thing, man.
That's a sexual Dumbo.
All trimmed up. Sexual. She could
fly away.
And I've told this story before, but there was a show on, I forget what channel it was on. Definitely wasn't on National Geographic, where they did surgeries and they did vagina reconstruction, the Vagin-o-Plasty thing. And they would blur everything out. They would blur it out, and the doctor would take scalpel. They would show it's all blurry, and he's down there. You could see him like grab onto something. And then he was his like X-Acto knife. He got his X-Acto knife out. He got the little utility knife. That one.
Box cutter.
The box cutter. And you could see him grab left flap first, right? He trims it, like slices it off. And the second that it trims off, they could unblur it. So I'm telling you, dude, it was like a goddamn piece of fucking chewing gum, but the chewing gum being like the whole pack in your mouth, like, you know, like Big League Chew. Yeah. Imagine taking a whole thing of Big League Chew, chewing it, and then taking it out of your mouth, and then just stretching it out, and he's flopping the pussy lip around. Yeah, dude,
playing with it like in a helicopter and shit.
He was selling it to Arby.
They don't have silly putty in those countries, so they have to make their own.
Silly pussy. I like silly pussy sometimes.
Silly pussy.
But yeah, dude, the girls down in Lansing though, yeah, it's so fucking young, so young. I veer towards the young. I do. it's a natural thing for me. I don't know why. That's why when when you get girls that are close to my age out at the bar trying to grab my junk, I'm just like, get the fuck off my shit. What the fuck are you talking?
Get away from me.
You're 20 years too old.
Adulterer. You fucking rapscallion.
You're 20 years too old for you to be trying to fucking grab my shit.
Go home, start a family.
If she ever hears this, she's gonna start crying. Like,
She'll be
oh my God, I can't believe you said that.
Should be alright.
I had ex-girlfriends do that shit all the time. This whole show is probably... I sit here and talk to you like I have options to have a significant other, but I have this podcast, and no bitch wants to be included in me talking about them on this podcast. It's just... That's the best part about hanging out with girls. Sometimes where you do the stories, and then you don't give names. We're not giving names of anybody, right? Mm-hmm. You don't give names of people. That would be too incriminating on me. They'd be like, you were talking about me, weren't you? No. I got 14 bitches with huge pussy lips.
Honestly, if someone comes over and is like, you guys were talking about me, weren't you? Mm-hmm. Hey man, if you think we were, then we probably were.
My ex that I was seeing last year, she got fucking pissed. Fucking pissed. You told me you would never talk about me at the show. I'm like, I didn't talk about you. I didn't say your name. Just because, you like to lick your own nipple sometimes. Okay.
But in this day and age, you can identify as anything. And if you want to identify as a dirty little hamster, then we were talking about you.
I just identify as somebody who forgets what the fuck you want. I'm sorry that I keep identifying as somebody who has Alzheimer's disease. I'm fucking sorry, okay? I just can't deal with your shit. Okay? By the way, the sucking the titty while the person is sucking the titty at the same time. You ever had this situation?
No.
Oh, there's something very odd about that. I was like, wow.
So you're sucking one and you're sucking the other one?
I don't think we did no, maybe that happened. I thought we were doing the same one at the same time.
That sounds like a vicious circle.
It was like, yeah, she was like holding it up and going at it, and I was like coming from the bottom and going at it, and our tongues were like hitting at the same time. Like, fucking...
I thought you meant you had one titty and she had the other titty, and that's called recycling.
This recycles.
That's like if a dude is fucking a bitch and he dies in the pussy from having a heart attack or something. That's recycling.
Yeah, but it was pretty hot. She's gonna be fucking pissed that she hears this. Oh my God, I can't believe you said that.
There's situations like this. China just found 14,000-year-old scrolls buried underground. Mm-hmm. That they translated them a couple days ago, and it has to do with situations like this. It translates out to shit'll be alright.
Should it be alright?
You'd be alright.
I think it will be. I think everything's gonna work out in the long run. I can't remember the last time I fucking, got lit on fire for saying words. You know what I'm saying?
Tiananmen Square.
It's because I'm not a girl, and I'm definitely not Arab, and my brothers aren't ashamed of me for doing something that they would do. Like masturbating or something. Oh my God. Or saying Muhammad or something weird. Or representing Muhammad. You know what I'm saying?
South Park did a really good episode about him.
Oh yeah. Did they have to blur him out though? I thought they had to, or was he in a chicken suit or some shit? I can't remember what the fuck it was. You're right. Yeah.
They didn't blur him out.
First of all, nobody knows what the fuck any of these assholes look like.
No.
Jesus, do you know what Jesus looks like? You can guess, I guess. I mean, he's not a fucking white dude. I can tell you that.
Jesus is a nigga, but they keep putting him as a blonde-haired, blue-eyed motherfucker.
European fucking Michelangelo painted him in the fucking Sistine Chapel as some fucking white motherfucker.
They make him white as fuck. They make him whiter than Mitt Romney in a snowstorm, but he's from the Middle East.
Jesus is from Sweden, and he just went to the Middle East, and that's where he... That's why.
He wouldn't give him...
He's Swedish.
They wouldn't give him his chocolate.
I wish I had the Swedish Chef's... I wonder if... Let's try this. Let's see if I can... If I look up Swedish Chef, I wonder if it would come up.
What is that chocolate they got over there?
No results for Swedish Chef. I don't know. Swiss Miss. I don't know.
Swiss Miss.
Is it Swiss? The fucking hot cocoa shit.
Is that Swedish? Is that Switzerland? I don't know.
You know who the Swedish Chef is, right? Oh, dude, I'm gonna play it. You're gonna love this shit.
I'm ignorant.
It's a Muppet thing back in the day. The Muppets. You know about the Muppets, right?
Oh, I know what the Muppets are.
I brought this up here. This is the site that we go to from time to time, get some content. Usually it's nothing but fucking titties and shit. So tell me, dude, let's let the people know about you. We're getting down to our last 5 minutes of this recording, but yeah, fill everybody in about the Duke. Wait a minute.
The Duke.
Oh, yeah. In a world where the Duke comes on a podcast, find out about him. Remember the old movie?
Tell everybody what you want them to know. You know, like you can be as elaborate or non-elaborate as you want.
What I want them to know.
Or what you don't want them to know.
Shit. Bay City, Michigan, born and raised. I was actually
on a playground. It was where I spent most of my days.
Pretty much, fucking elementary school. Born in Midland, technically, raised in Bay City.
Here's the thing about this, okay? Like the way you and I have connected is I'm a complete drunk, and I like to go out to the bars. I'm not a complete drunk. I'm good. I am functioning very well and very good, and I try to stay in decent shape, and I have a good time with my friends. But we do come out and see you at the bar. I almost said the whole thing, but you mentioned something the other day, and it's something you don't hear a lot in the modern times. Hey man, I like hanging out. We should hang out more. You said that the other day when we were talking on the phone, and I was like, dude, that's cool because as an adult man, it is hard to go and just find new friends. How do you go find new fucking friends?
So I'll tell you where this came from. So I've had the same best friend since 4th grade.
Since the 4th grade, that's a long fucking time.
Oh yeah, Terror Twins. We have the same fucking name, but he's the white version. But we're the Terror fucking Twins, dog.
Dude, that's a great domain. So, is that domain name available?
It should.
I'm looking that shit up. That's a fucking great. That's a great .com right there.
Well, Motley Crue's, Nikki Sixx, and Tommy Lee were known as the Terror Twins as well.
Really? So that's got to be taken.
So yeah, probably, maybe.
Did you know those guys are coming to Soaring Eagle?
I've seen them so many times.
I have not. How many times have you seen them?
Dude, Vince Neil is...
He sounds horrific.
Dude, he sounds like... He sounds
terrible.
If a triple stacked Big Mac had a fucking voice.
See, I've only seen him live. He played at Westown. I saw him here.
So where that came from is I've had the same best friend since 4th grade. I'm gonna be 28 on April 30th, and I had a few other friends that I like still to this day are like, oh, fucking really good friends, super close friends, but we don't talk at all. A lot of them leave me on red or like fucking just don't even hit me up.
Yeah. Do they have like families and kids and doing adult stuff?
Some of them are just fucking like not even like fucking just losers that just don't do shit and make excuses for being fucking assholes. So I just don't even fucking hit them up. But when I joined,
just let you know, we're down to like the last minute and 10. So, but we can continue the thing to into the next one because this is the music is our outro kicking in.
Well, then we can just continue
to be continued. It's a cliffhanger, motherfuckers. Okay?
Cliffhanging, bitch. I hope you get some strength.
You're gonna get cliff hung. Okay. Everybody on the Kid, this is Going Deep show. Glad to have Duke in here. I don't even know what the fuck we talked about in that last one. I think we talked about pussy lips and talked about fucking Lansing college girls' asses and how their faces look like little kids and shit.
Like that ass though. Cold bowl of oatmeal.
We're gonna eat that shit.
On a Tuesday morning.
Do you have any final words you want to tell anybody?
Yeah, come to the next episode, bitch.
Yeah, listen to the next one, okay?
You better, or I'm gonna be under your bed tonight.
Wake up with your fucking pillow hovering over your fucking face. I'm the Kid. This is the Going Deep Show. Hit the GDS.com. Also, studio at Going Deep Show is the email to do that. We will talk to you guys soon. Till the next one.